power, I got the speed. This body rules in the ring. It's my machine, it's my castle, it's my weapon. When I wrestle, I got the hands, I got the moves, I got the ways to get to you.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Two Barbarians. I'm Wade, and today I'm flying solo. Lee has other commitments. So we're taking a first look at the WWE Mattel Elite Legends 30 Jesse the Body Ventura figure. Now, this figure has come out in New Zealand. I do not believe that it's for sale in other parts of the world yet. I did see it up for pre-order on the Mattel Creations website for Australia. Not sure when that's due out, but I did see on another website that it's due out sometime in April there. So we've got it here first again, which is quite cool. Came out roughly the same time as the Masters of the Universe Mighty Masters figures, so we also got the first look at that, so it's pretty cool doing a first couple of looks in the 2 weeks. Now, I really did want the Mr. Fuji figure from this line, but it's not been where I've been looking. I think that people have been collecting it, and some of the scalpers have got their hands on it too. I've seen one on the local New Zealand Trade Me website, and they want double the price for it, so probably not up my alley. I'm not really looking to pay over the top for that figure. Now, we've had quite a lot of Jesse the Body Ventura figures come out lately. He did sign a new WWE Legends contract, which is pretty cool. We've had the LJN style come out in the Series 2 of the, essentially the big static rubber figures. We've also had Jesse come out as part of a Coliseum Ultimate collection with King Kong Bundy. I've got mine somewhere in transit, so to actually get this Elite figure first is pretty cool. Now, I'd love to have some type of figures of Jesse's other characters, like Captain Freedom from The Running Man, and we've got Blaine from Predator. And I know you're really wanting to hang around to see my actual impersonations of those, and maybe another time, but even quite a cool figure when he was the governor of Minnesota, that wouldn't go amiss. So we've got the box here in packaging. Now, I've actually called out my Lex Luger from Series 15, which is quite cool because it's about the halfway mark of where they are at the moment. Now, the first thing you'll see is that the packaging has been redesigned. It's now sort of a nice window, quite symmetrical on the front. Previously, it was a much bigger window up the top. So also, they had sort of a photo or some type of art of Lex on here, whereas on here it's more just down the side rather than actually on the front. So quite cool. You actually see more of the figure, which is really cool. On the back, the stylings is almost the same. They've just rearranged where the WWE Legends is on the back, and this one's actually for the Jesse is part of a Build-A-Figure, which is quite cool. You'll also see on the front that the Series 15 had true FX lifelike details on it, whereas this one doesn't. I think everyone's pretty much accepted now that the 3D laser printing of figures' details for their faces is pretty standard these days. So agreed, there's no real need to mention that again. And if you look here, I've actually had Lex sign this one, which is pretty cool. Wolfpack for life. Maybe one day I might get Jesse to sign this, who knows. Now, the other thing I should mention is that there's quite a cool WWE cutout on the actual cardboard here. So again, you can see that plastic there. It would be really cool if that was actually the WWF logo, but we're not going to get that. Let's be realistic. Now, the inside of the packaging is again the very nice cardboard cutout. It actually makes a very nice just display stand. Just having it there with Jesse on the background, you could basically almost just sit that up on a display and have him sitting in it with a little bit of extra maybe sellotape and a bit of blue tack. But not for me. I really don't have that space for that room. Here we are in the pack. Jesse's coming with Bob Backlund's arms, which are quite fun. Even those have got interchangeable hands, and we've also got 4 interchangeable hands for Jesse. He is wearing a really nice fluffy coat there, so you know, when we take that out, we'll try not to cut it open. It does come with the plastic tags in again. Now, this figure does appear to be a updated version of one of the Jakks Pacific figures that they put out many years ago. So it's got the same type of headgear, the sunglasses, even the hypnotic style vertigo inducing trousers, and the very cool boots. Now these boots here, they're amazing. I guess one of the main noticeable differences is the jacket with this one. The jacket comes with very nice red fur on it. So basically soft goods again. I really like it now that it's soft goods. In the old days we would have had really joint limiting, articulation limiting, hard goods, plastic, rubber. Well, that was really, really hard to move, but straight out of the pack, Jesse's looking fantastic. I expect the sunglasses to have a little bit of give on them. Quite hard to get sunglasses to fit on there while Jesse actually has his hat on, but it's really cool. Now when we take off those sunglasses and the header tie, you can see that it's actually Jesse is in his probably in his later years. He's got the long flowing Hogan style mullet at the back. Love it, Jesse, no offense. And he has the largest sideburns. So this is effectively the time when Jesse was essentially a ring announcer, an amazing ring announcer at that, and he's looking fantastic. Now when you take the coat off, which is actually pretty easy, you just don't want to damage it as you take it off. Again, Jesse's looking very cool in just a basic white shirt. And, standard elite articulation. There's none of the annoying pins in the elbows or actually in the legs these days, which is very, very cool. Stiff joints, you may want to put that a little bit in the actual a little bit of boiling water just to loosen those up, because you really don't want to break them, particularly there. So again, really nice. We've got double joint articulation of the elbows and the knees, standard ab crunch, and Jesse's looking very, very amazing. So would I recommend this Jesse figure? Absolutely. He's a quintessential look. Those hypnotic trousers, they make the figure. Putting him in a announcer's table in your display is going to look really cool. Putting him in anywhere in your collection is going to look cool. So this was your first look at the WWE Elite Mattel Legends Series 30 figure of Jesse the Body Ventura. I want to thank you again for watching. I'm Wade from Two Barbarians. If you liked this video, don't forget to check out our earlier videos, such as our Hulk Hogan tribute to toys. We've also recently done the Toys of Demolition, and in our next exciting episode we're going to be looking at the toys of The Undertaker. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned, and I'll be back with Lee shortly. Ciao.